Hello, pre-algebra students. We're going to do a little brief video about graphing points on the XY coordinate plane. On the XY coordinate plane, it's called that because this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. We've already reviewed that 0, 0 is called the origin. On the XY coordinate plane, most of our problems up to this point have been in quadrant 1, where everything is positive. Your x is positive and your y is positive. Your x and y are both positive in quadrant 1. If your x is negative, you always do your x first, ladies first. A negative x and a positive y would land in quadrant 2, and then a negative x and a negative y would land in quadrant 3, and a positive x with a negative y lands in quadrant 4. So I will expect you to know the quadrants. You start at 1 and you go counterclockwise over to 2 to 3, and I need Roman numerals. That's just the way we do that in math land. We always use Roman numerals when we talk about the quadrants on the XY coordinate plane. I've invited a guest here today to help me teach you all how to plot. And he's going to be plotting these 6 points that I have highlighted here.
So I'm going to start at the origin, and I'm going to go 5 over. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to be 0, so you're not going to move anywhere. And there's 5, 0. Now we're going to move on to number 2, which is 10 to negative 3. So you're going to go 1, 2, it's 0, 0, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Once you get to 10, you're going to go down 3 since it's a negative, so it'd be 1, 2, and 3. So right here, that'd be negative 3. Number 3, it'd be 4 to 6. So you're going to start at your origin again and go over 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go up 6 this time since it's a positive. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4 to 6. On number 4, it's 0 to 6. So you're not going to move anywhere, but you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's what you're going to end up on your y-axis. And on number 5, it starts with a negative, so you're going to go to the left a couple, so you'll go negative 1, negative 2, and then you're going to go up 3, which would be 1, 2, 3. That is negative 2 to 3. Number 6, it's negative 6 to negative 3. Since those are both negatives, you're going to go left and then down. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 4, negative 5, and negative 6. Then once you hit negative 6, you're going to go negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. And that's going to be your answer.
Great job, Zach. Thank you. So again, this was quadrant 3. We have one example in quadrant 3, one example in quadrant 4. We had just one example in quadrant 1. This one was not in a quadrant. It was on the x-axis. And Zach did a great job of saying this point was on the y-axis, not in a quadrant. And then here was an example of a point in quadrant 2. So I hope that little review helps some of you who are struggling. This will be on our test, so rewind and play again if you need to. Have a great day. You want to say anything, Zach?
No, thank you. Do your homework.